just barely, sure.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. That never really bothers me.
Number 20, Utah State. I don't know if you know this, but they've been ranked recently. So
Yeah.
Utah State, not just Utah State.
Mm-hmm.
Number 19, Fresno State. Number 18, Iowa. 17, Houston. 16, Texas.
Okay.
I think those are fair. 15, 15, Florida. 14, Utah. 13, Kentucky. 12, Penn State. 11, West Virginia.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad. That's pretty consistent because that's probably where Florida deserves to honestly be, not where they are.
Exactly. Number 10, Washington State. Number 9, Oklahoma. Number 8, Ohio State. Number 7, Central Florida. Number 6, Michigan. And then I've got 5, Georgia. 4, Notre Dame. 3, LSU. 2, Clemson. 1, Alabama.
I think that's pretty accurate and fair. I mean, it's the NCAA is always going to see things a little bit askewed, but
it's because they want to, mold the narrative to fit what they want.
Well, of course. I mean, it's a huge advantage for them when they can do something like that. So, I mean, I get the reasoning.
Yeah. So, I think it's probably like my most successful top 25 list that I've ever done.
It's pretty accurate. I don't have many disagreements with any of that.
I don't like that NC State is in the top 25 and Houston is not. They got trounced 2 weeks in a row. NC State did.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of that, but again, I'm not the one that gets paid to make these lists. Apparently, Paul Feinbaum and the SEC are.
Well, that seems to be highly likely.
So we do have a little bit of time, so let's read through top 25 scores from last week. West Virginia absolutely humiliates Baylor 58-14. Georgia Southern beat Appalachian State 34-14. Utah rolls UCLA 41-10. Chip Kelly not looking good in UCLA, but again, we all know he's coming in with someone else's players. He was hired after the recruiting started, so he didn't get to recruit a single player. So this year he's going to start recruiting. So I'd say he's got 2 more years before we can realistically see what Chip Kelly can bring to California. Penn State escapes Iowa 30-24. Clemson played against basically nobody. 59-10 they beat Florida State. Northwestern with the upset 31-17 over Wisconsin. Georgia smacked Florida 36-17. Oklahoma beat a hapless Kansas State team 51-14. Houston with a 21-point win over South Florida, meaning Central Florida is now the only undefeated team in the American Conference. Kentucky beat Missouri 15-14. This Cal-Washington game we're watching is from last week. Yeah.
I just noticed that because I was looking at a picture
12
of
to 10.
I was like, Washington's playing Stanford.
Yeah. It said it was new. So, why do they do that? Why do you list something as new, but it's a new
channel?
It's a new replay. Yeah. Mississippi State beat Texas A&M 28-13. Washington State continues their winning 41-38. Syracuse puts up 51 on NC State. NC State can only put up 41 back. Notre Dame doubles Navy 44-22. Oklahoma State beats Texas 38-35. Arizona absolutely trounces Oregon 44-15. Oregon made Khalil Tate look like a Heisman winner. I mean, 189 yards isn't all that great, but 3 touchdowns is pretty nice. 1 interception, not bad. So, those are your top 25 scores for the week. All right, Tony.
Yes.
You won an incredible 8-2. this week.
I did.
You won the week. I did not tally up how many wins we have overall. So I will do that later. But let's get our picks going. So, what's your first game that you're choosing, Tony?
Just because I can. We're going to start off with high school football.
Shaker is going to beat Saratoga.
Nope. We're going with Chatham against Cambridge Salem.
No, Cambridge Salem's going to win this game.
Okay, I'm taking Chatham.
Good luck.
I still take Chatham.
I'll make it a 50-50 and go with whatever the other one is.
Cambridge Salem. All right.
Were you listening to Chris Honorado today on Section Tuesday?
No.
All right.
No, I wasn't.
1 second. I don't trust any team off the Taconic.
Whatever. It's 9-0 against 9-1. It should be a pretty good high school game.
Yeah. Yep. The game that I had said, the Shaker Blue Bison, 8-0. They take on Saratoga in the finals. Super Bowl. AA Super Bowl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that's the one I got the advantage on. Because I was the only one that took Saratoga.
Yep. All right, what's the next game?
Next game, we're going to do...
Do you like that, doing the high school game?
Every once in a while. What the hell not? When I can see, like, when they're on the schedule.
What about the Purple Pounders? They got a game coming up?
I don't think so.
No? What are they, Catholic Central or something like that, Purple Pounders?
I think so.
We follow them on Twitter, so...
Let's see.
We'll look.
I am going to do... I want to find a good one here. Alright, let's do this, because I think this is actually going to be a pretty good game in the afternoon. Boston College against Virginia Tech.
I don't think it's going to be a very good game at all. Virginia Tech is trending down, Boston College trending up. I'm going to take Boston College.
Alright, I was actually going to take Boston College as well. It just concerns me that they're on the road.
And that I picked them.
Yeah, well, that's concerning. That's just concerning in general.
Boston College.
So you guys all picking Boston College?
Yeah.
All right. Give me the Eagles.
All right. Philadelphia.
Automatically lost that one.
Yep.
Yeah, the Eagles don't play. Philadelphia Eagles don't play in college.
Joke's on him.
Got him.
Hashtag got him. All right, what's your next game there, Tone?
Okay, the next one I'm going to...
I think that's the first time I've ever called you Tone. I didn't like it.
I've been called worse.
Yeah, hey asshole, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Employee of where you work.
Yeah.
All sorts of slander. I almost said the name of the company.
Yeah, good thing we didn't.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't. Yeah.
Alright. Let's do UTEP against Rice.
Jesus Christ, UTEP hasn't won in like 2 years.
I'm going with UTEP.
Going with UTEP. I'm going to go with Rice.
Rice.
Give me the Owls.
I think they're overdue.
UTEP are the Browns of college football.
I'm really just going to throw some ridiculous shit at you, so get ready.
Oh, I'm ready. Dan O'Shea, what you got? You got a team that hasn't won in well over a year? Or you got Rice, which is a food?
Give me the Owls.
That's what I thought. All right. What you got next there, Tony?
Next game I'm going to give you is going to be Butler against Jacksonville.
Jacksonville or Jacksonville State?
Jacksonville.
All right, it's the Dolphins. So give me Jacksonville.
I'm taking Butler.
Jacksonville.
How many games do I have left? One more college game, is that right?
Oh, you can do
Switch
you,
it up?
you can
No,
do the 10 however you want.
Well, let me jump over the NFL real quick and see if any of those games intrigue me, because I know the Giants game doesn't.
Cowboys Titans on Monday night's pretty good matchup. If you're looking for a college matchup, I don't want you to pick it because I hate picking games that our teams are in, but Penn State Michigan's a pretty good one. Dan O'Shea, Jacksonville or Butler?
I honestly have no idea for this one.
Gordon Hayward isn't playing for Butler, so.
Yeah. I guess I'll go with Butler just because screw the Dolphins.
Do you know what Jacksonville State's mascot is?
What?
The Gamecocks.
Also the Gamecocks?
Yep. Wow, the Raptors are thrashing the 76ers 88-68 in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, how's that process doing, Philly?
Did you guys see that?
92 points in the first half.
Yeah, Klay Thompson had 52 points off of 14 threes, taking the record away from Steph Curry.
Yep. Did you see everyone's response when he hit that 14th three-pointer?
No.
Kevin Durant ran over, gave him a hug. Steph Curry just threw up the threes and walked over to Klay. He looked like he was truly happy for him, which is good.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you know that you're on a good team. Because if Carmelo Anthony, his teammate, broke a record like that, you know he'd be all sorts of pissed off and storm off the court.
He'd have been chucking up so many shots that there would have been no chance for him to beat that record. He wouldn't have gotten enough attempts.
Right. He'd steal the ball from his teammate. Yeah. All right, Tony, what kind of crazy stuff you got in the NFL right now?
Oh, no, this is going to be another college game.
Oh, what you got in college?
Sam Houston State
Okay.
against Incarnate Word.
Yo, Incarnate Word has only been D1 for 2 years.
Yeah?
Sam Houston State's a powerhouse in Division 1 historically. What's the record? Sam Houston State's got to have...
I don't know. I'm using basic Vegas Insider.
All right, I can look
to
it up.
Look at all the games.
Let me look it up on the ESPN app. Give me 1 second. I think Sam Houston State is in... No, that's not right. No, I need to stop hitting the wrong buttons.
Sam Houston State has won every game except for against North Dakota.
Okay.
Oh, nope, sorry, they lost to Lamar as well.
So that means they're 6-2 or 7-2.
Yes.
Oh no, they're 5-3.
I'm going with Incarnate Word.
Going with the upset?
Yep.
So, yeah, Sam Houston State lost to North Dakota. They lost to Nicholls State. And then they lost to Lamar. Incarnate Word 4-4. Let's see who they've played. All right. They got throttled by New Mexico. North Texas smacked them. They beat Stephen F. Austin. They beat Abilene Christian. Beat Southeastern Louisiana. Lamar beat them. They beat McNeese State. Nicholls beat them. I'm going to go with Sam Houston State still.
I was Sam Houston too.
And Tony's going with Incarnate Word, which I'm sure he just found out as a college.
Yep, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Dan Beebe's going with Sam Houston State.
I'll go with Incarnate Word, I guess.
And Dan O'Shea getting all religious on us.
Yeah. Praise be.
When I wrote down your pick, I wrote down Dan O'Shea. So that wouldn't have helped.